Today we're going to be continuing on with strange horticulture. We got to day 8 last time, so we're going to pick up from there and keep going, and I'm curious to see... Thank you. I'm curious to see what happens going forwards. There are some choices that I made that I think might affect how things play out. So we were told to leave a flower on the doorstep of some church by, I can't remember exactly what the organization was called, but I'm curious if that's going to have an effect going forward. So let's pick up with day 8 and see what happens. Hi, Hellebore. Okay, first thing I want to do is figure this out. So let's get the map out here. I know, he's so cute. Such a soothing sound. Okay, Loic, I think, is down here to Ilgil Head. Ilgil Head. Oh, right there. Okay, and then Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. There's Crinkle Crags. Foxfield. Foxfield. Why do I not see that? There it is. Okay, so I'm assuming it's where those two things intersect. So if we draw a line there, and we draw a line there, I'm gonna guess it's this right here under the little mountain next to Torber. Let's try that. I think I said here. Yeah, let's try that one. Yay! Okay. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it's been watching me, but I can tell that it's interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. Awesome, we got some new stuff. Let's take a look at the letters we haven't solved yet. Oh yeah, so we got this thing last time that I don't think we can do anything with till we get the red ebony plant. Oh yeah, and then there's this Kentmere eye that I still haven't figured out. Does this have an eye on it? Oh, it does. Okay, let's see. Oops. Maybe if I pull the map out, there's Kentmere. If I put that over Kentmere, and then I look at the eye, it's pointing to this one? Which, do I put it right over the square? Okay, it's pointing to that. We'll try that when my energy refills. So those are a few things that we have to figure out this time. Let's see what customers we got. Enos Aylford. I think this guy sounded like Clint Eastwood last time. You were wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, this is the thing I was talking about. That they wanted me to give them a plant. And I don't know if that was a good idea. You were wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, and we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. See, I don't know whether it was a good idea to join them. They seem a little suspicious. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who help me, horticulturist. Okay, Elder Finium. We have not found that one yet. The petal of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent, similar to that of Solomon's scepter. Is this a mushroom? No, it's a flower. Okay, where was Solomon's scepter? So it looks like this. Alluring smell. That doesn't mean it looks the same though. Whoops. What about this one? Dark purple. This one? The flowers have delicate scent, purple turning to pink at the ends. Smells like sweet rhubarb. What about this one? Has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Oh, my will filled up. I'm gonna try this first because I don't know if I actually have the flower that I need. So if we do Kentmere Eye, that takes us there. Let's see if that's right. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendall. The woods are thick with briar and bramble, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Awesome, that was correct. Well, I don't think that's what I needed, but that is good to solve that letter. Yeah, that's berries. Rather unpleasant scent. Well, it said intoxicating scent. It didn't say it was a good scent. Does this one have a good scent? Come on. Alluring. I guess let's go through them. Those have a delicate scent. This one has a sweet scent. That one smells like rhubarb. This one has a gentle scent. This one has an unpleasant scent, but that looks the most like the flower, I feel like. The illustration. Golly. Am I stuck already? I just started. That's all I've got. These are all identified. Those are mushrooms. Those are berries. That I know what it is. I just haven't labeled it. Intoxicating scent. Delicate, sweet, rhubarb, gentle. I really think it's this one. Based on the picture. Let's try that. I could be very wrong. Yeah, I'm very wrong. Those are berries. Those are mushrooms. That's not right. Light purple flowers. The smell is alluring. That doesn't really help. delicate. This one looks the most like it. Let's try that one. Oh no. Oh no. We're off to a terrible start. This one? No, why? Oh no. Okay, we can put a puzzle together. My mind is broken. Yeah, it does feel that way sometimes. I have to have that one though. I don't think there's any other clues that I missed. Okay, what shape is this making? That's gonna go there. That's gotta go there. That goes there. There we go. My mind is whole again. Oh yeah, and then it's like, hey, there's hints. Try the hints. Okay, I'm assuming this is just her again. Yeah. So, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. I think I tried this one too. I mean, I don't have any other flowers. Let's see what the hint says. I should get that viewing device working. Red ebony. I have some of that around. Oh. This plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasures and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to have come from, since confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Well, it's probably this one then. Can I make that work? Yes. Cool. So now I probably have to use that with the letter. It works. Ooh, those are cool. That glows now. Okay, it has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant and concentrate with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics. Now the question is, how is that going to help me? How is that going to help me? Let's take a look at the map. Ooh, elderfinium grows here. Thank you. Helpful. So that is 30 something. 30Q. Q30. Q30. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. Ah, Okay, so this is the elderfinium. Let's sniff it just to be sure. How do you smell? Strong, sweet aroma. There you go. Ta-da! Elderfinium. Alright, gotta label that. And we're gonna move that over here. Okay, I'm just gonna get back in the swing of things and remember how to play a game. Grace and oh, we haven't met her before. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it, just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Start at Long Meg, S3, E2. So we start at Long Meg and we gotta go south 3 and east 2. But what on earth is Long Meg? Long Meg. Wastewater? What an awful name for a lake. Long Meg. I'm gonna have to think on that a little bit. Is that maybe like, is it an anagram? We have low wood. Well, let's see if this tells us anything else. The Great Tree. Tomb of the Hunter. I don't see a Long Meg though. Well, I'll think on that and we'll help another customer. Anne Wood. Help me! The amulet! I can't remove it and it's drawing the life from me. Alright, we need Long Veracund. Where's that? Sometimes called witch's remedy, it's believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Do you... Yep, that looks right. I can feel it working. Thank you. Oh, that's why I didn't recognize her. That'll do it. That curse will get ya. Alright, let me label that. Oops. Ah. It's just the worst. Really ruins your day. Long Meg. Could that be a plant that we have? No. Long Meg. Oh, maybe that's this thingy. Maybe her name's Meg. If we did that and we went south 3 and east 2. that puts us in the water. I don't think we can go to the water. 1, 2, 3, east 2. No. Okay, that's what I figured. It was worth a shot. Killington Lake, equally terrifying name for a lake. Long Meg. I don't see anything that uses like the same letters, so I'm not sure if it's an anagram. I don't see that any of the rivers, those would be long, but I don't see that they're named Meg. There's the River Esk, Lowood. Do we know somebody named Meg? Bethany, Verona, Simone, Forest Bear, unknown, is Isidore. Nope. Alright, well, let's help somebody else. Amos Duncan. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Oh, yeah, he's been sending us mail. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. I almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Ah, okay, well they don't, but I have seen them before. What I do with them, I do not know. They kind of look like they fit together, though. Alright, does this... No, they are glowing. Golden light. Whoops. No, I don't think that has anything helpful in it. Long Meg. Long. I don't know. I still don't know. Simone Green, this is our librarian friend. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off the east wing. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Do these kind of look... No, I guess not. Okay, so I guess we have to find those plants, which they kind of look like this one, that one. We'll come back to that. Long Meg. Long... LM? Is it maybe just the L and the M that matters, since those are capitalized? For some reason, I'm just fixated on that water dragon. Sea creature. LM, 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 LM. I guess I'll just keep going. I'm guessing that I have what I need. I just don't get it yet. But let's go the next day. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption. A new start. Day 9, Saturday. Okay, in Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Well, we have capitals going down here. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Is Tibet a place? If so, I think I know what to do. You'd think that I would have this map memorized by now. Tibet. There it is. Okay. So, from Tibet, we go north, east, south, south, west, south, south. Okay, so right there, which is F31. F31, yeah. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather. And there, another. Yay! Well, I solved that one quickly. But Long Meg? Apparently I'm lost on that one. Meg. I mean, it still could be her, but why would you start at the tail? Alright. You got any ideas, Hellebore? No. Simone Green. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Okay, good. She's gonna help. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. A red berry provides an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, here you go. So I guess we'll just wait until she gives us a response. Hopefully she has a hint for us. David Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. I know, I saw her. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Beckfoot candle. Beckfoot candle. Oh, I'm assuming that's going to be another one of these things. So let's see. Where is Beckfoot? There it is. Okay, so we'll take this. We'll go to Beckfoot. We'll go to candle, which is right there. Right under Scoffell Pike. The candle leads me east of I'm assuming that's like wastewater, not wastewater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. What is a wast? I don't know. Maybe it's like an old way of saying west. Like an old English term. I have no idea. Oh, sorry, Hellebore, I scared ya. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. Should I tell him that I, accidentally joined them? A plant with powerful, mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green hint. I'm not sure we should be giving that to this guy. So we're looking for something grass-like. Long, sharp leaves. Well, that has long, sharp leaves. That does not. Thin leaves. No. Long, flat leaves. This is long, flat leaves. It doesn't say anything about sharp. I'm gonna guess maybe I don't have what I need. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have what I need. Oops. Do you have any hints for me on Dranthium? Alright, we're gonna do this systematically. We're gonna start by looking at every single one of these plants, but I don't think I have it. All of these are just smelly. Ooh, one thing I could do that I haven't done, that I will do after this. Long flat leaves, I don't think that's it. Soft pale blue flowers. Thin leaves. No, this is a mushroom. So that's not it. But we're gonna look. Oops. spiny, small leaves, delicate flowers. No. Okay, one thing I wanted to try. What is this? B14, Tomb of the Hunter. Let's try that. B14. The memorial bears the name Swaif Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Drear. Those is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Aha, there it is. Big brain over here. I'm assuming that's it at least. Surprisingly sharp edges, long thin leaves. Here you go. Dranthium. And I'm gonna label that with red since it does have associations with death. Okay. Hi, hellebore. Who's next? Reuben Ward. Oh, this was the Clint Eastwood guy. I crept around Black Combe 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe-maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. I think he was English last time, but we're not gonna worry about that. Purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who considered wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim it's bad luck to pick berries from it. Okay, we're looking for purple berries. Purple red berries. I'm gonna guess that's it. Budding! Wild coal. Okay, put that back. Who's next? Hopefully we get a hint on Long Meg soon. Amy Sullivan. I think she's new too. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. I remember this one. I think... Was it this one? Bishop's Parasol? I think it was that one. Because that business guy had a tummy ache, and we gave him some of that. Yes. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as treatments for stomach pains. That's Bishop's Parasol. There you go. Hi, hellebore. Verona Green. Poor Reuben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. We're just going to take a hard left from that first topic. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories that nobody has seen it in the flesh. But nobody has seen it in the flesh. It's said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Okay, so do I have to go there? The dead ground northeast of Tibet. Tibet was here. Let's try that, I guess. B30? I feel like I already went there. Did I already go there? No, I didn't. I went close to that. Northeast. No. Okay. There was one more thing I wanted to try. And I forgot what it was. What was I gonna try? Oops. I don't know. I've already forgotten. Can't have been that good of an idea. Oh, yeah. There's another spot on the map we haven't gone to yet. That's what I was gonna do. Alright, let's get our points back. There was a tree down here. Yeah, what is that one? Right of Black Coombe, right above the forest. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Okay, so that did nothing. We just took a little detour. I'm gonna try northeast of Tibet once more, and then I'll end the day. And hopefully Simone finds something about Long Meg. Yeah, I don't have any more ideas on that one. Okay, northeast of Tibet. Oh, that's not northeast. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out of the grave. It's crazy what happens when you walk in the right direction. Okay. Now we'll do a new day. Each day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Day 10, Sunday. Alright, we have a blank card, but good thing we have a thing that reveals secrets. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Easy. Easy. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. That's pretty. Alright, so still no closer on Long Meg, and I don't know if I have what I need for this. But we'll keep chugging. One from your librarian friend today. Hopefully this is what we need for Long Meg. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Calder Abbey. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Speak friend and enter. What is the word melon? I don't think that's gonna work here. Only a friend may enter. This is for hypothermia, skin rashes, peace in the afterlife, afflictions of the mind, successful hunt. This is Lovelock, eye strain, rejuvenation effect. Oh, it is like the One Ring. Though you appear younger, you'll quickly become frail and brittle. This is Green Eye, Solomon's Scepter. Protective properties, sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Okay, it could be Ember Soul. We'll keep that in mind. This is poison, so probably not. Grants great strength for short periods. Energy boost. Oh, a contract of friendship between strangers. Alright, we'll go with that one. What is that? Fox button? Yay! The hatch snaps shut, and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I'm ushered in by a man wearing a long, plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg, and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay. So, north of Undermere, stone circle, I'm assuming it's that. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle. So I would guess it would be... Is that the mountain? Is the mountain the one that stands apart? Let's try this one first. So if we go to south, what is it? South 3, east 2. Unless it's that, but that kind of rides over rides over the line. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go south 3, 1, 2, 3, east 2. that wasn't it. It does look like Stonehenge. Stonehenge. What does that say? The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle. They can't possibly mean the mountain. Unless I was supposed to go right from the circle and go down 1, 2, 3 over 2, which would put me right there. Let's water a little bit and try again. I might be being a little too literal, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna go right from there. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. That way is east, east 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Awesome, that must be the golden light. Which I don't know if we have an entry for that. We don't. Okay, let's archive some stuff. We're gonna archive that and archive that. Heliport. Oops. And this. Okay. Verona Green. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around. But she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat this servant. Some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. I mean, that's large and cup-like, but do we have any other options? Because it doesn't say anything about a smell. Nope. I'm gonna guess that's it. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait, there was another one that smelled bad. Where was that? Those aren't large and cup-like, though. Stale, damp smell. I think these all smell good. Yeah. Jagged leaves. Fresh, pleasant aroma. It's not that one, even though it's cup-like. Those are mushrooms. Is it this one? Yeah. I don't think, yeah, that's not it either. Okay, I must be missing something. Because I don't think I have the plant that I need. No, I don't. Well, this definitely looks... How do I make an elixir, though? I have never done that before. don't have any more hints. Avoid the fate of Grey Gale. I guess I need a hint because I think I'm stuck. There are buttons with strange symbols on them hidden on my desk. Wait, those are buttons? Oh. 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 Okay, we gotta push them in order. I did not realize those were buttons. Okay, so I have to turn this to lay fade, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay. 1813 Gosforth. We have a coin, we have a letter. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. The location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is indecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbols pointed to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. So we've been doing that with the... Apparently I was supposed to find this earlier. My bad. Devil's Night Trap. Okay. Trimblehuff. And what is this? Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology, Blackhall Road, Kendall. Can we go visit him? I find the medicinal herbology shop off Blackhall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, and after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. Turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Alright, Copper Caledonian. It has a rejuvenation effect that most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize is a curse. Not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. Yeah, it looks like that. Awesome. Okay, so he gave me a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, that was the problem. Alright, so I'm gonna make this one red since it's no bueno. Copper Caledonian. Can I close this? Seriously. There we go. I don't know if I still need these. I'm gonna put them here. I can pull them back out if I need to. And this, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, now let's try again. Mountain Astery. Stale, damp smell. Yes, musty. There we go. Alright, we'll stick you over here. My shelves are getting very full. Okay, who's next? Thomas Green. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I'll now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh dang, we have a whole new mechanic now? Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap, generally not fatal in small doses, used crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using sap from lemon dandy. Uh-oh. Didn't I give Bishop's parasol to the child? Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal, an antidote can be made using royal gentian. Well, let's try this out. That's problematic if I just poisoned a child. So this looks like this to me. That definitely looks like that. So we're going to put that one in there. Oh, it could be that one though. No, too many thingies. This looks like that. So the only one I'm not sure on is this. We have 8 petals and they're pointy. Do I have that one in here somewhere? Let's take a gander. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like that. Where's winter boar? Ooh, that does kind of look right. No, actually that looks more right. What is that? Eyebright? Yeah, I think it's that one. New elixir acquired. Yay, I figured it out. First try. What did I do with it? Nothing. I did nothing with it. Bethany Coleman. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has woken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. This is all you give me? That is not helpful. This is not helpful at all. Okay, so we're looking for a river with... I mean, it looks like churches, but those could be just some kind of building on either side. Looks like this. No, the mountains aren't right. Ah, I think it's this. Maybe? No. If this is so important, why couldn't you give me decent instructions? So it's next to a river and a mountain and then some sort of church or building. I don't think it's that one. It really looks like that. I don't think it is there, but I'm gonna try, just why not? Why did I come here? It's an excellent question. We'll try again in a minute. Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some lark shine to drive them away if they come round again. Well, let's see what I got. It's a plant with a powerful defensive mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on the plant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Since it's a literal weapon, I'm gonna mark it with red. Lark shine. Oh, I have the elixir. Okay. Let's try this again. I guess I don't know that that's a river. That could be a lake. Well, it can't be a lake shore because that would mean that there's a building in a lake. So mountains on either side of a river. Nope. This river. We do have mountains on either side, but the... Yeah, that doesn't really line up. Mountain. No. Mountain. Mountain. Did I try there? No, I tried there. Let's try that one. Nothing here. Okay. There was a mountain and a mountain. But I guess no buildings. Mountain. But no buildings. Mountain. No buildings. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's right there. It's gotta be it. 2 mountains, a river. Yeah, that's it. So it's next to Grisdale Forest, right under that top mountain. Okay, Grisdale Forest, under the mountain. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Alright, I have 2 choices. I can do Ember Soul or Caldery. The use of Caldery is not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Or, what is Ember Soul? Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It's sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Ooh. So do we want sanctuary? Do we want protection? Or do we want a successful hunt? I feel like hunt is good because we're looking for something. Like, we're looking for somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. That might have terrible outcomes. I have no idea. Thin stem and small leaves. I mean, that looks right, but I've been wrong before. Thin stem, those are not small leaves. Yeah, okay, it's gotta be this one. Quite beautiful. Caldery. And it's... I don't know. I don't know what its uses are. Alright, so that one's done. Let's look at these other letters and see if there's anything I can do. I still feel bad about this. I gave poison to a child, a sick child. Yeah, I know how that works. I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna end the day. I think we've done all that can be done. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. I'm guessing that the person we're talking about is the person in the jade mask. Day 11, Monday. But I don't know that for sure. Okay, 902 and 803. Unless that's a G. Is that a G2? I'm assuming I just have to fill all the dots up. Oh, that works. Oh, it's the heights. Okay, so... Wow, this is hard to see. E16, I believe. Yeah. The impressive ridgeline of the crinkled crag stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Alright, let's see what customers we got today. George Campbell. My old man reckon there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Okay, we're looking for Weeping Bell, a plant that's believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Oh gosh. I think it was this one. I think that's the one we went on that wild goose chase for. Yep. we're gonna make it purple. No, actually, we're gonna do... Wait, what was this one? Weeping Bell. Yeah, we're gonna make it purple. Why? I don't know. Yeah, he's hoping, but also he wants a plant to make his fortune, so good luck. Enos Aylford. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreher is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. Heck, no. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that, are we, Alabor? No. We don't intentionally poison people. We accidentally poison people, okay? That's how it works around here. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Yeah, have this elixir that I brewed that I didn't test. What could go wrong? I guess I can label that too. Baylor's elixir. I guess that goes with my previous statement. We don't intentionally poison people, we just accidentally poison them. Edmund Cochran. Please help me. I lost my dog while out walking in the fells. The mist rolled in and he was gone. I remembered there was a plant you could use to help find people. I wonder if it works for dogs. It was unusual, black and golden flowers. Oh boy. Well, let's take a look. Candy root? I mean, that has some gold on it. No. What did he say? Black and gold flowers? Oh, is it this one? Jacob's Worth? Don't remember what that one does. Said they will help you point towards any person you wish to locate. Okay, there you go. Simone Green. Oh goodness, Hellebore. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? That's me talking to my cat. My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some hellebore hugs. Completely fair. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Simone. Right, Muncaster? I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I've still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal, since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Fortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Oh, we have 5 up here, though. What they are, I don't know. Okay, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak was created near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher. So I did find that, but I think we have to go south. So I think we need to go there. Is that what it's saying? A site of ritual importance. Okay. Well, when my thing recharges, we'll try that out. John Hall. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Where is that? A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Sorry, I had to sneeze. The Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye. Well, this one glows. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it must be that one. Norwood. Okay. Let's try where I said I was gonna try. Right there. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Okay, but that is the right spot. Wish you could mark your map. I wish you could do it like you do with the labels. That would be helpful. Alright, so we'll hang on to that. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate, even for a moment. Afterwards, when the ardor was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Day 12, Tuesday. Okay, the first name of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. I'm pretty sure that was the weeping bell. Yes. So L. And number of petals on a lucky camellia. I think that was 7. Yes, L7. L7. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new for my collection. Okay. Good morning, Helipur. Well, there's Verona. Speak of the devil. The sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead, along with the new Arda and 13 others. Those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck we've been left with a slender hope in this fight. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with the one thing that could help in the fight against the servant. Trust no one. Keep it hidden, but get it open. Oh. I have a plant for this. Oh boy. It's the one called Lovelock. Yeah, that one. Clavilium. I feel like I found that kind of near the beginning. Follow the Duden tributary to its source. Alright, this time we're going to remember where the source of a river is. Duden tributary. I think that's over here. Yes. Follow it to its source, which is there. No. Maybe I just don't know what a tributary is. It could be... over here? I think that's where rivers meet. So maybe it's over there. We'll try again a little bit. Okay, so this must be a clue for the elixir. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Oh, this is the one that you put down on graves so that people will rest easy. Which one was that? A rare plant that's believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Maybe? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna move that over there. You can't see it behind my... Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna try again with this. Follow the tributary to its source. Is it that one? I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I can archive that. Corpse's friend, a reminder. Let's see if there's another one that has to do with, like, death. Oh, corpse's friend. It's Devil's Nightcap. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Ooh. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. Okay, so it smells like pine needles. Somewhat damp smell. I don't know if damp is the same as pine needles. This is a light, pleasant scent. Somewhat pungent. That's not helpful. But I guess pine needles are pungent, so... Acerbic odor? I don't think that's it. Overpowering, sickly, sweet smell. I don't think that's it either. Strong flowers, very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. Devil's nightcap. Smells rotten. I have a feeling it might be that one, since it said pungent, but we'll keep going. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Well, that's weird. Foxfield Trident. Okay, I think Foxfield... Oh, dang, that's not what I wanted. Foxfield is over there. Trident is right there. Characterless mound of grass and gravel. What a waste of my time. What? Did I do it wrong? Oh, whoops. Yep, I did it wrong. It's that one. Well, we'll try again in a minute. I'm going to Black Coombe. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying. He who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I'm not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. Yeah, I'm gonna give you Embersoul. I'm not poisoning you, but I will figure out which that is. The rounded flower head of the Mary Dock is made up of small yellow florets. I'm gonna label that, but I'm definitely not giving it to him. Okay, so he wants Embersoul, which I did label. When I made it red because it was associated with death, right? Where did I put it? Oh no, there's flowers over here that I haven't labeled. What am I looking for? Oh, I haven't. I was thinking of what I gave him before. That was Dranthium. Okay. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It's sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves. They're razor sharp. Is it this one? It's quite easy to cut myself. Okay. There you go. Yes. I'm not poisoning him. He didn't do anything to deserve that. Okay. Let's do this again. And actually do it correctly this time. Foxfield, Trident. Right there. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. So many of these look exactly the same. Okay. Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Arnside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road. Is this connected to the next game? Strange Antiquities? I feel like it has to be. Arnside Antiquity. Huh? Oops. Is Arnside a place, or do I just need to go to Undermere? I have to use energy to just like walk out the door. Just go across the street. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, really? The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I'm greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It's some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Okay, so we have the Elixir of the Damned, made from a combination of Arbutum alacritus, Maculosis retinentia, and Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous, and extreme caution is advised. It's said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer really with us. Then we have St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. Alright, well, I'm going to throw that down there because I don't know what to do with them yet. The dreams have changed. I understand now what I need to do. When your librarian friend visits tomorrow, give her this instead of the Paleance that she will ask for. She knows something that she's not telling you. Ooh, what is that? What is that, though? Long, thin leaves, quite rigid. Aroma is sharp and citric. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So I found the corpse's friend, which was... I already forgot. Devil's Nightcap. Okay. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget again. We have Devil's Nightcap, and the next one is Ankle Grabber the Binder. Ankle Grabber the Binder. Maybe I don't have the pages yet, but we're gonna look. Ankle Grabber the Binder. Okay, well this one lifts curses. Fourth to lift a curse. Ankle grabber. The binder. There's so many pages in here now. Okay, well, we're gonna move on. Equipped with the Arda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Day 13, Wednesday. Okay, Endmore, Raven, Spider. What could that mean? Endmore. Let's start by finding that. Endmore. Okay, there's Endmore. Oh, right. This thing. Okay, so Raven. And then Spider. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Still have so many plants I have not identified. It's kind of stressing me out since I know I have to find 5 of them. Like 5 specific ones. I still don't know what this coin is. 1813 Gosforth. Well, whoops. Maybe I need to go to Gosforth? I know that's a place. Yeah, maybe I'll go there when my energy recharges. Grace Enright. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature. It's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. Said the ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Well, it looks like this. It looks like parsley. No? Oh, maybe it's this one? That one? They look the same. How was I supposed to know? I guess I wasn't. Okay. Alright, let's go to Gosforth and see if I can do something with that coin. I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over the town like an executioner's blade. I feel a dread rising in my chest. Okay, well that was not a good choice. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There's no address provided, just the Horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh, so you got it working. Oh, yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Haha. Okay, so north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. North of Bowfell. Ah, right there. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Oh, sorry, buddy. Thora Dunn. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the one he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I've brought one with me to help identify it, but he is hoarding them. Oh, I would have, because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn, mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. So one of those two. I guess let's try this one. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Yeah, those do not look like something you should eat. They do not at all look like something you should eat. Oh, well, I know what that one is. It's this one. Well, I'm not going to label it, actually, because then I'll confuse myself. Evelum. Nope, that's got leaves. Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small amounts, grants great strength for short periods at expense of severe fatigue. Well, those are spongy. Henchuck. The fruit of henchuck can have a startling effect on memory. That's not a mushroom. Sheep snap. Green seed pods of sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's Farmer's Worry. Simone Green. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. I mean, that could affect your memory. So I have two options. I can give her Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers get off a strong scent. Yeah, so we can make her tell the truth, or most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is a class of its own. It's sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Oh man. This is a tough choice. So we can make her tell the truth, or I mean, I don't think it's really fair to drug her. I am very curious what she would say. But I also don't think it's fair to just drug her. I don't have any reason to be suspicious of her. She's helped so far, so I'm gonna give her this because I think that's Paliance. Yeah. I am very curious what would have happened if I'd done that, though. Lorena Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimblehuff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Well, you seem nice. Trimblehuff. It's traditionally used as decoration at weddings as it's thought to strengthen relationships. The cross-section of the small cup-like flowers. They generally point downward to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. That's bell-like flowers. I don't think that's it. Ooh, I think it's these ones. Flowers are blue. Something borrowed, something blue. Okay, we're gonna label that as Trimblehuff. And I want to try making one of these elixirs. This is kind of stressing me out with how full it is. So we're gonna go with this one first. We just have to look for Latin names. Okay. So one of them is Cabelia, which I did find earlier. And now I'm never going to be able to find again. Where are you? There it is. Okay. So that was the first one. Now we need maculosus and mens. Mens fortis, Dranthium. I remember that one. It was down here. So now all we need is maculus retentia. There it is, henchuck. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it's ready to harvest. Is that this thing? No, the fruit of the henchuck can have a startling effect on memory. It has a tuberous bulb, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance. Oh, yeah, it's that one. This must be the henchuck. I'm gonna label it, and if it's wrong, hopefully I can change that. We'll see. Yay! Okay, what was this one? The elixir of the damned. Oh no, where did it go? Here it is. Elixir of the damned. I'm gonna put it over there with the other one. Okay, I think that was the easy one, unfortunately. This is gonna be rough. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. So any plant with a 5-pointed leaf? I think St. John's poppy has a 5-pointed leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. A red flower. Oh. Is it just this? No, I have to have 3. Okay, a red flower to protect the mind. Oh, wait. They're giving me a clue. They're telling me it's a plant that grants courage. Oh, what was that? Is it Daisy Dock? I guess those are 5. Alright, where was it? A red flower to protect the mind. Maybe that was St. John's Poppy. I already forgot what it did. Oh, here it is. Candlewood. And a seed pod for luck. Okay, we're looking for luck. Warming effects. Skin rashes. We found that one already. Eye strain. That's a curse. Courage, already found that one. Sharpen the mind. Poison. Makes you have more focus. Protective properties. It's not luck. Overpowering. It stimulates the senses. Improves eyesight. Energy boost. Strength. Sleeping drafts. Friendship. Digestive trouble. Poison. Oh, that's that one. Tough outer bark. Dental hygiene. This one's just screams at you. That one's for memory. Pain relief. Finding lost things, memory. It's a weapon. Drain mental facility. Sorry, yeah, faculties, not facilities. Afflictions of the heart. Tell the truth. Lift curses. Helps prevent the mind from wandering. Bind secrecy. Pleasant looking plant, but it irritates the skin. That one has thorns. Aura of confidence. This one keeps you awake. Ease gastric distress. Filters the air. Poison detection. Good fortune. Okay, maybe sheep snap if that's luck. We'll come back to that. No. Memory recovery. Hearing. Poisonous. Weddings. Deter unwanted spirits. That one's just sharp. Lead to gold. Induce fear. Hear the dog. Insect repellent. Ease symptoms of anxiety. I'm gonna guess it's sheep snap. Since it says bring good fortune. Green seed pods have a hard outer shell. Oh, I think that's this one. They sound hollow. The baubles look soft. They're in fact quite hard. Alright, let's try that. Yay! Okay. Where'd that go? Where did it go? There it is. So this is sheep snap. And the elixir that I just created was St. Quentin's elixir. Oops. Cool. I don't know what to do with those, but I'm glad that my letters are less crowded now. I guess I could make all these other ones too. No, I can't, because I can only do one plant and it wants 3. I don't know what to do with that. What is this? Can't do anything with that either. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the day. Sorry, that sneeze again. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by. The sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Day 14, Thursday. Good morning, Hellebore. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for the day. I think there's 16 days total, so that will leave us 2 days. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow and finish that up. Probably won't take the whole stream, so we may jump into Franbo if there's time afterward. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you next time. I'm excited to finish this up and see what happens, and I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a bigger task. So, because we still have a lot of plants here that are not identified, so there will be a lot of work to get that figured out. But we'll pick up next time. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you then. Bye.